Hi everyone, I'm Liz Duff, and today we're going to talk about how to reduce your carbon footprint by eating a plant-based diet. On Everything We Do Matters. I'm Liz Duff, and I'm here with April Smith, and I know that you've made a choice to become a vegetarian. So how did you decide that?
Well, I just saw so many videos, and I'd get a lot of ads for it on Instagram and YouTube, just like seeing just a few quick clips of everything. And I decided, I heard like it was fake news on separate things, like I heard so many different things. So I decided to research the truth. And then when I researched, the more I realized eating a plant-based diet and becoming vegetarian is really good for your body, for the environment, and just for like animals and everything too.
Cool. And so what's your favorite part about eating vegetarian?
I really like that my conscience is more clear, and now I know I'm eating healthier, so I don't like have to worry about those kind of things as much. And it's just really like nice to know that you're doing something good for the world. Whenever you're just like, I'm not really doing anything, you're like, well, at least I'm contributing to the world in this way.
Cool. So how does it help the planet?
Well, there's a lot of like farms and stuff, and cows produce methane gases, which are really bad for the atmosphere. And a lot of forest areas are being cleared for cattle, which is causing a higher rate of deforestation, which is a huge problem. And we're losing a lot of land to that. And a lot of the food that we could eat is going towards feeding cattle, so we can eat that instead. But if we just removed cattle from it, then we'd be able to eat the food ourselves, and it would be better for us and for the environment because there'd be less farms and less water being used.
Well, sounds like you're really informed about this.
Yeah.
So tell me, do you cook at home?
Yeah, I cook a little when my mom's not home, and I like baking a lot.
Mm-hmm. So what are the simplest kind of vegetarian meals that you might cook?
Well, I've seen a lot of like vegan recipe things, cookbooks, ads, and I've clicked on them and I've been like, oh wow, this is cool. And so I tried those kind of things. But the things that are really good, that really surprised me, are like cookies and stuff. I thought just making them vegan would just make them just terrible, like either really brittle or just like doughy and just bad, but they're actually really good. And awesome. I was so surprised, and I'd shared it with my friends, and I'm like, wow, these are good. You can eat a vegetarian cookie and vegan cookie, and it's like really good.
Nice.
So surprised.
Nice. So are there any challenges for you related to eating vegetarian?
There are a lot, because just being vegetarian, there's so many things that you learn have like some like gelatin or something, and you're just like, oh, can't eat another food. And it's just really hard and especially when your friends are eating it all around you, and at school there's not many vegetarian options on the menu. And when you go out to some restaurants, especially fast food, they just have salads, and fast food salads aren't really the best. But that can be really hard. So
have there been some strategies you found that helped like with those challenging situations?
Yeah, I just think about how I'm helping the planet, and how like it's just I'm helping it one step at a time. And sure, eating a salad isn't the same as eating chicken tenders, but I can always make myself like these vegetarian version I have at my house, or I can just have a vegetarian burger at my house, which I can't tell the difference from because I haven't had meat in so long. And I'm just like, and I just keep my mind on that path, and it just doesn't bother me as much.
Cool. So what supports you in being vegetarian?
A lot of my friends do, because they're vegetarian, and I just think if they can do it, I can do it too. And just a lot of people, some people are vegan, and I think some people are going through terrible things right now. This isn't the hugest thing in the world, and if I just keep doing it, then I'm helping the world.
Awesome. And have you influenced other people to becoming vegetarian or eating a more plant-based diet?
Well, I think I influenced some of my friends to eat like less meat, because a lot of them learned more after I told them about it, and they're like, oh wow, meat actually can be really bad. I'm gonna try and eat more plant-based. And I don't try to force anyone to go completely cut out meat, but I also influenced my mom to becoming pescatarian and eating fish and stuff. And it's just like a lot better, just, you know, just cutting out some of it. You don't have to cut out everything, just like really red meats like lamb and beef, it's just good to cut out.
Cool. What do you want other people to know about eating vegetarian?
It's not that hard. It's actually a lot simpler than most people think. I thought it would be a lot harder, but if you just like slowly ease into it, then you just don't remember what meat's like, and you just, sure, of course, like when you're really hungry, and then you just like, you're smelling it, and you're just like, I want to eat it so bad, but then you just block those thoughts out, and it's not that bad.
April, thank you so much for your time. I'm really excited that young people like you are not only making this choice, but influencing people that are closer to my generation so that we can work together on solving some of these problems facing the planet.
Yeah, thank you for letting me be on here and just tell people about how you don't have to go completely vegetarian and cut every source of meat out of your life, but just like maybe in the weekdays, just try and cut it out, and on the weekends you can have it. Like it's just better for you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.